showed you what is module, what is function, and how to write your own functions. Today, I'll introduce more about Python. I will introduce 3 condition statements: if, else, and elif. They are very useful and easy to learn. Let's go! Today, I will cover 3 topics. They are 3 condition statements. First is if, second is if and then else, and the third is if and elif. In the real world, we are not able to do a certain thing if the condition is not allowed. That means we can only do something if it meets the certain criteria. For example, if it is sunny, we go out. If not, we stay at home. In programming, it also has this behavior. If the situation meets the condition, the program should do something. When you use if statement, the header should include a colon, and the body should be in an indented block. In this example, I purposefully used import sys module to review how to read in user's input and take that input as the if condition to do a certain thing. Let's take a look at the third line in black text. After the user inputs the age, it stores it to age variable. Then I use if statement to determine if the user can drive a car. I set age 16 as the criteria. If the age is greater than or equal to 16, it will print out, "You can drive a car." Let's take a look at how the codes follow through in the next page. Oops! Errors popped up in red text. What happened? Do you see that the last line in red text states, type error, greater equal sign does not support instances of str and int. The error is due to how age variable type cannot be used in if statement when comparing to number 16. The return of user input is a string and you cannot compare string to a value. So, what we need to do is to convert string to integer and then compare it to 16. Do not worry. Python has a great abundance of built-in functions that you can feel free to use. Unlike module that requires us to import it first, you can just call the function without importing anything. In this example, I just called int and put age inside the parentheses as parameter. Then this function can help to convert age from string to integer, allowing this program to work. As you can see on the left panel, it does print out, "You can drive a car." Let's take a look at another input from a user. What if the user inputs 15, but then after user's input, nothing happens? In this case, it's better to print out something to inform the user. Otherwise, the user will be very confused on what is going on. So, here comes the else to help. That means if you have 2 conditions that need to be taken care of, you can use if it meets condition 1, it does something, else it does something else. Still, same rules apply. Add colon to if and else headers and make sure to put the codes in an indented block. However, else cannot be used alone. It should work with if condition. Let's take a look at the complete code. I added the else case to print out, "You are too young to drive a car." So that means if the user inputs an age that is less than 16, it will print out something rather than doing nothing. Let's take a look at the Python shell. Here we go. After user inputs 15, it does print out, "You are too young to drive a car." However, in the real world, there is not always just 2 cases. So, there is another statement, elif, to help. That means if there are more than 2 conditions that need to be taken care of, you can use if, elif, else as follows. But elif cannot be used alone. It should go with if and else. Here, I added one more category when age is greater than or equal to 75. If the age is greater than or equal to 75, it will print out, "You need to retake driver's license exam to drive." Although it looks like the elif takes care of the case if the age is greater than or equal to 16, it only takes care of the age range from 16 to 75. And then the remaining goes to else. This else takes care if the age is smaller than 16 and prints out, "You are too young to drive a car." Here, let's take a look at the Python shell. When the user inputs 15, it prints out, "You are too young to drive a car." The second case is when the user inputs 20, and it prints out, "You can drive a car." The last case is when the user inputs age as 77, and it does print out, "You need to retake driver's license exam to drive." Congratulations! You have learned about if, else, and elif. Are you confident now? I will show you more tutorials on how to write Python in the future. Please remember to like this video and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you next time. Bye!